He's a zone buster.
J-Dub, nobody comes up to slow him down. He's got an easy in-rhythm shot to open up the scoring for the Thunder. Grayson Allen usually coming off the bench. And SGA comes right back and rattles home a three of his own. Especially with Dort defending him. Shea, give it right back to Hartstein. The push shot, and England had some altitude on it. Just passing it along casually.
Let it sit with it for a minute.
Shea, excellent move. O'Neal trying to recover, couldn't do it. Who's not playing tonight, he's also in that conversation. As Dort on the cut, hangs in the air long enough and avoids the shot block attempt by Booker. Almost a steal by J-Dub on the inbounds pass. The ball swings down to Jones, corner three, and so far the Suns are really hot from the outside.
It's one of those things you got to just ride out for a moment. It's been all about the three-point shot for the Suns.
Here's SGA once again in the mid-range, missed it. Wiggins, little sidestep, got his own miss, and the putback right there, caught it midair for the redirect. Milwaukee, he's going to get free throws.
You know, he does so many things well. I mean, look at this, realizing that his shot's going to go off.
Man, that has some arch on it. Booker's pass deflected. 3-on-2, odd-man rush. Wiggins, and he avoids the steal attack to Jones, and he's got another layup.
That's what we talked about moments ago. One of the keys to the game is just being able to get those points off turnovers.
The Thunder, there's another one. Booker threw it right in the arms of SGA. As Joe slings it back up to Jang. And Ousmane Jang strokes one from deep. Coming off a 21-point effort against Milwaukee. A good sign.
See what I'm talking about? He was down a little bit lower, but he moved himself.
Shot clock is off. 3 seconds. Trying to look for space, chips it over to Joe. Joe heaves it in, needs the shot.
My goodness. How about SGA giving him plenty of time to launch it? He did just that, folks. He closed down.
5 seconds for Grayson Allen. Allen trying to shed Kenrich Williams. More suffocating defense. And another Phoenix turnover.
Now, that might not be a shot clock violation, but it forced him to give up the basketball early. And not able to retrieve it.
Plumlee spins away. There was that initial. Just to provide some steady ball handling. Really didn't have a point guard last year. Joe in the mid-range. To work with so many talented women on a daily basis, and certainly his pairs profiled over the...
To make it the next one.
Past the midway point of quarter number 2. Richards trying to put on the deck. That's a big idea. Taken away by OKC. Shea back in. Forces his way. Right up for the two-handed flush. 3 for 16 from deep. Trailing by double digits. Joe flares up high. Clean look, and he bottoms another one from downtown. Like a snake in the weeds. Allen, one of those guys you just don't want to leave him. Shea, baseline shot. That one was 10 out of 10.
Continue to do that. Your offense is picking up some steam here toward the end of this second quarter. You get what you want offensively. This is a 2-for-1. And, you know, that's certainly something, you know, you got to cut down the big part of what they were able to do. The other is because this guy always probably just lost where he was, but
Hartstein. He had a nice little advantage there on the Richards. Little baby hook shot right in the lane.
Just like that, the Thunder are up now to start this third quarter.
Dort forces another Phoenix turnover.
That's terrific, man. That guy thought all defense, this year. I mean, why?
Comes up empty on that trip. 11 points for Devin Booker. A night where the Suns don't have Kevin Durant. Dort. That time he gets it to go down. First made point. 3-point made shot of the night for him.
A lot of times, that's all you need to do is just see the ball go in the basket. Just changes everything. Thunder drawing their largest lead of the night with a chance to improve on it.
Wiggins gave it up to SGA, and SGA almost automatic.
In less than 4 minutes, the Thunder were down 2 at halftime.
Another depleted shot clock for the Suns. Allen, floater, might have been blocked on the backside. And they're going to say 24-second violation, the 4th of the night.
And, you know, you hold them to just 2 points for the first, four minutes of this quarter. And that's a 180 right there.
And now Shea is going to get fouled. And both SGA and Devin Booker right now are frustrated that they're not getting these and one calls.
Phoenix had as large as a 12-point lead in that first half. That's been erased.
Wiggins off the catch. That is good from downtown. SGA set him up, and Wiggins drills it.
So you go from 12 down to 14 up.
Booker lost it, another turnover. SGA head down. Everybody get the float, and they'll put it down.
They have ice water in their vein, and certainly it's been really a solid. Oh, that pass there. My goodness, come on, man. That's to take a look at this partner. He had the presence of mind to realize that Richards is coming over on him. And a nice little fly
that he needs to go out there and make.
Well, if there's anybody that knows about passing the basketball, it would be Paris Lawson. She was a point guard.
Oh, what a block on the other side, though, is Beal.
Like this. I mean, this is a sure two here. An auspicious move.
So he's wide open for the three. Dort another rebound. As SGA with the rookie defending. Likes to go to work on that. Pulls up and scores. Opportunity for the three. Didn't get it. And another turnover by the Suns. They've been coughing it up all night long. Dort the hard take. Puts his head down. Scoops it up and in.
I've held it off. You know, I kind of kept it in my pocket for a while.
You knew there was going to be a time. Sometimes it's about timing. Caruso times up the three in the corner. Nice to see Caruso getting into it from three-point land. Dunn kept his dribble alive. Caruso outside block on Bluntly, out of bounds.
Unnecessarily. Doesn't have to do it, but he does it because he wants to.
You just see so much on the small things.
Other than Grayson Allen.
And he's been pretty good tonight with those 6 threes. They don't want to keep that ball moving. Chained up, feet set, shoulder square, and he buries it from downtown.
That's why that man's an all-star. About that old school move by Shea.
Could have been a take foul. Refs didn't call it. Hartenstein tapped it out, but SGA prevented it from going out of bounds. Instead, after having no 50-point games over the first 6.5 years of his career. Is he going to get 50? He is.
His pockets for his keys. May have taken his car keys before he hit number 50.
This time, Joe. Hard on the defensive end. You got to want to be a good defensive player. And SGA wants to be a good defensive player because he says all the best players.
Man, he'll start from one end of the seats and go all the way through. You don't see a whole lot of pro players doing that. But he's willing to do that, and I think that's good. And he does it on the road, too. So, I think, you know, it speaks for his character. I was watching him yesterday with Thunder Cares. They're going shopping between games. That's the kind of person he is, man. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool.
So impactful.
At the top part of that third quarter, where the Thunder went on that 20-2 run.
Hey, Jones, nice cut, little hesitation. Dylan Jones will go to the line for a three-point play.
Oh, you see that little stutter dribble he did on? I thought, man, come on, man. You're laughing at me while you're blocking my shot. You know, he's really a great guy. And, you know, God rest his soul. Ever highlight film in Ja Morant. He's back healthy this week for them as well. They're getting rest because tonight starts 3 games in 4 nights.
Jones took it away. A few minutes of this game. As Kenrich will pull straight away. There's another. Well, the crowd had to wait for this one to start until 11:30 Central. For this packed house that came in ready to go, they retreated to a second half blowout of the Phoenix Suns. So Thunder have now won 5 consecutive going back to last season over Phoenix. This one in dominant second half fashion. Really poured it on thanks to that defense and turned what was a 2-point halftime deficit into a 31-point victory.